It is day 10 of the 12 days of BashMas, a betting series where I try and make some money ahead of Christmas so I can escape my family on Boxing Day and go snowboarding down Le Pas de Chavanette, an orange ski run in the Port de Soleil area. We are sitting at £1,552 and 53 pence profit after a third consecutive losing day. Hey, check out my horse racing bets. Look at them. Look at the state of these. Well, come on. Only 31 different bets, mixture of singles and multiples. Only really one bet of note throughout the entire series. But it's perfectly within the realms of variance and volatility. I've only got two today. Okay, because it's the winter months. It's not because value's disappeared. It's because there are fewer races midweek in the winter months, which is why I've got fewer opportunities than I did in the summer where I was doing much more volume. Just the one at Betfred. It's going to be McTavish with Ami Bondu, Pink Oxalis and Ride Like a Girl. And just the one at William Hill. It's going to be Flatley, Mulakash Buzz, McTavish and Pink Ox Sales. Talking about betting histories and losing runs, I do like looking at losing runs a lot more than winning runs because I feel like you can learn a lot more from them. Hey, look, isn't it interesting how many tipster profit loss graphs start with a losing run? How coincidental that you started logging your profits then, or maybe reporting on them. You know, there's definitely bias involved with that. But here's an interesting graph sent over from a member of Bookie Bashing who has been betting on win both halves, the win both halves calculation, and is like minus £2,000 when betting to win 300 quid on the win on average, at about 106% EV on 58 bets. So I don't blame the person for questioning after this period of time, which I think was about 3 months, the calculation. It's human nature to want to do that, and they got in touch very politely, I may ask, so nothing wrong with that, and just asked, you know, is there a problem, is there anything wrong with the calculation? So generally when I'm looking at bet histories, I like to look at sample sizes of about 1,000 depending on the odds. Maybe we'll look at it at 500. 58's very low actually. If you take out 9 insignificant bets he had in this bet history, it was like 69 or 49, sorry. But what I was able to do actually is I was able to map this against the overall archive that we have. So we log win both halves for every game, and I went back for the last 10,000 games, and I used a betting profile similar to the Inquirer, which is 106% to win £300. And what we see here is in the region of, what is that, £1,200 profit, £1,500 profit, maybe something like that. But what's interesting here actually isn't the profit. It is the fact that we were £2,000 or more down from a local peak. So if you imagine any of those peaks when you get to them, how often are we £2,100 or more below that? And the answer is over half of the time. So over half of the time, we can expect to have lost £2,100 as this guy has. But that's just the nature of betting. Over 10,000 bets, we are significantly in profit, and that's the important thing. And on that subject, I'm going to go and send my runner into shop to get a win both halves coupon. Here's the coupon from William Hill. Looks like this. You can ignore all of the marketing blurb that they put at the top of that. What is that? You know, however many homes is 9 to 1, however many ways is 13 to 1. Just ignore that. But just go and maybe bet on today if you want to. The following teams from the tracker. Let's just bring the tracker up, and we're going to take AZ Alkmaar, Sparta, Rotterdam, Roma, Atalanta, Barcelona Women, Betis and Chelsea. And I'm going to compound these bets into multiples. That is 7 bets. I'm going to be placing trebles. So I'm going to be placing 35 trebles. Probably £4 stakes is about standard that we use at William Hill. A little bit less than at Betfred, who take higher stakes. So that will be a £140 overall slip. Yeah, I'm just very confident in the win both halves calculation, so I'll be going out and taking that bet now. In the darts today, was there anything that I saw of note? I don't know if there was. No, I didn't get on anything. Let's just see if anything I went for earlier is gone and I haven't noticed. No. So I'm not having any... I mean, I may have some darts later. It's just I haven't got on anything right now. I've been trying to get Leonard Gates at 5.4 to have the most 180s against Nathan Aspinall, but not a penny's gone. So if those go later, I'll just log them underneath the video on latest news. On golf, I'm going to have my final outright win bets of the year, which will be Gurmiches, Lambert. You know when you see it written down, you always think you know how it sounds, and then you try and say it. Gurmiches, Lamprecht, Brown, Van Veltzen, Ravetto, Gillimandugai, Levy, and Ivan Cantero. Only 8.6% field coverage in that, so you know I'm 11 times out of 12. I'm not going to get the winner in this tournament. The other bets today, I had a look at the EFL Cup. I haven't quite seen any liquidity there for first goal scorer, anytime goal scorer, 2+, 3+, or anything like that. I am going to have a very small bet, 2+ goals in each of Wednesday's EFL matches at 1.82. I saw Taylor Harwood in the Southampton-Liverpool match for one shot on target at 6.4. And I like that a lot, so I'm on that. And second half Liverpool goals over 1.5. For whatever reason, the market maker on the exchange was up at 2.7, and I had to take that price. So that's it. That's 10 days of BashMas down, 2 to go, 6 days until Christmas Day. We're gonna get there. Good luck today. Can we get a win on the horses? Can we get a win on the horses? Can we get back to evens on the horses? I'm gonna say no, but stranger things have happened.